Hello, we're going to start out tonight with some senior night proceedings. We'll then take on a quick break, and we will be here for some pregame action and going on to the game. So here are the senior night proceedings.
Our first senior is number 30, Macy Randall. Macy is the daughter of John and Caitlin Randall. Her favorite basketball memory was winning the sectional championship against T-Town last year. Next year, Macy will be playing basketball at Indiana Tech and possibly pursuing a degree in exercise science. To her team, thanks for putting up with me and creating some of the best memories of my life to look back on. Coaches, you have taught me so much, and I'm very thankful for you all. To her family, I love you guys, and I am thankful for all of you helping me pursue my dream and supporting me throughout my whole basketball career and my life. Big round of applause for Macy. Our final senior is number 15, Evie Neck. Evie is the daughter of Kelly and Matt McCarty and Brian and Michael Neck. Her favorite basketball memory was the playoff run last year, starting from the sectionals and making it all the way to state. It was the first time that we had ever done so in school history, which makes it even more unforgettable. Evie plans to attend Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville to earn her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. After that, she hopes to continue her education and earn her Master of Science in Nursing to become a nurse practitioner. To her coaches, thank you for your guidance and always pushing us to be our best. Teammates, thank you for your constant support and for making every day in the gym something I will miss. I'm really grateful to be a part of this group. To her family, thank you for being my biggest supporters through everything, whether it was rides to practice, late night talks after games, or just always believing in me. I couldn't have done any of this without you. I'm so lucky to have a family that stands behind me in all my goals and dreams. Big round of applause for Evie Neck. Let's give one more round of applause for our Lady Aces senior.
And that'll conclude the senior night proceedings. We're going to be back in probably three-ish minutes for our coaches pregame show that's brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing. So we'll be back in 3 minutes from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $484 a month, or lease a 2025 Bronco for $493 per month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2026 Pacifica with 1.9% financing, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $397 a month. See store for details and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th footlong free.
4 footlongs free. Fix my fibula later.
4 footlongs free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th footlongs free! Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower peckers, Frank.
4 footlongs free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4th footlong free.
Get ready for Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic. Experience an evening of amazement and wonder as you dazzle in magic and illusions live with world-class magician Jason Hootie. With a show featuring grand illusions, comedic audience participation, incredible sleight of hand, and much more. Get your tickets now and prepare to be amazed with Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic.
Not really. Yeah, it's kind of...
Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $484 a month, or lease a 2025 Bronco for $493 per month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2026 Pacifica with 1.9% financing, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $397 a month. See store for details and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Get ready for Jason Hootie.
All right, we're finally back from that little bit of an extended break to start this coach's pregame show. Once again, that's brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing. They're located on Wabash 10th Avenue in Route 1 South. Next time you need a tow, call 618-263-3285. I'm Max Gerlach here with Ethan Houston, not Easton Houston, sorry. Ethan, we should have a pretty good one for the Aces on our hands tonight.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for a fun senior night for the 2 Lady Aces we have, Macy Randall and Evie Knapp. I'm hoping for that they have a good night and they have a good senior night, and we just get to see some good basketball tonight.
Yeah, and the Aces are coming in with just playing some of their best basketball. In the last game that we covered, they beat Paris, who is a really great team in the LIC in the LIC Conference Championship, 59-31. Nobody thought it was going to be that much of a blowout. I'm going to go check the Aces schedule. they have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in a row now, dating back all the way to what looks like the 12th of January. Wayne City, I go look at their record. Ethan, it's a little confusing. They come in at 2-9 to this game. I wonder if they've had some games canceled. They just haven't played very many. They didn't have a JV team because they're having some rough time with numbers. But this should be, like we said, just a good one for the Aces.
Yeah, it's a good night to make it 10 in a row for the Aces for senior night like we covered, and I'm just looking for them to continue playing great defense like they have all year, I would say, and especially last game we covered against Paris. They played some really good defense.
Yeah, in the Aces, like we said, they're going to just build on that winning streak heading into the postseason. Their next game after this one's going to be Monday night against the winner of Newton and Flora, who are going to play Saturday night in a game to get into that regional game to play Mount Carmel, and then they play the winner of, I can't remember who that other side is on the bracket for their regional championship, but the Aces are going to be at home. Then their next, most likely 3 games, and then they're going to move on to sectionals and hopefully get all the way down to supers down in Benton. But this girls team is getting kind of like we said, hot at the right time, got a 9-game winning streak coming in. Their offense is working really well. The defense is working well around each other, and they're just doing some great things, and we just can't really talk about enough how important just getting a big senior night win is, too, to even just make that 10th one in a row.
Yeah, for sure. They're like we've covered all year pretty much. They're just a fun team to watch. They play as a team, and, I know these Mount Carmel fans are expecting them to go deep in the postseason this year again.
Yeah, and everybody knows how good this team is. This Wayne City squad, we said they're 2-9 on the season. They've only won 2 games, and neither one of those wins have just been against great squads. This Wayne City team will go and check out just some of their games that they've played so far this year. I know they lost to Edwards County early in the year in their first game of the year. I don't think that shows up on their schedule. This schedule only gives me to 12-15, but they lost to Gallatin County 38-34, Mount Vernon, Indiana 40-30, North Clay 61-36, Weber 45-37. They lost to Lawrenceville 59-24, beat El Dorado in one of their 2 losses since December, wins since December, beat FSCHS 44-35. I'm not quite sure who that is, Ethan, and they don't have a score from the North Clay game, and they're coming into the night playing the Aces of Mount Carmel, who we continue to just talk about how great they are.
Yeah, this Wayne City squad, they're going to have to come out and they're going to have to match physicality with the Mount Carmel Aces. So we're going to get a good feel of how this game's going to be, I would say, from the jump with how physical they come out and how prepared they are for this game, because it's senior night, so they're going to come out to play. I know I can't say it enough, but, who doesn't want to have a good night on their senior night?
Yeah, and I don't think this Wayne City team has a player over the height of maybe even 5'9". They're a really short guard-oriented team. They have 1 senior on the whole squad. That's Kinsey Seidel. But they have 2 juniors in Addison Caldwell and Victoria Doss, and they've got some sophomores and some freshmen coming up. So I think that they're good. This is kind of a year to build up for hopefully some success towards the future. But I think their 1 senior, Kinsey Seidel's probably the player to watch.
Yeah, we seen last game against Paris. Somebody's got to be able to match Macy Randall down low. So, they're going to have to surround her and be super physical around her so she can't just grab rebound after rebound. So, I'm hoping for a good one tonight.
Yeah, it should be, it should be a good one for the Aces tonight up here at the Hilltop. That's going to be the halfway point of our coaches pregame show. Once again, that's brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing. They're located on Wabash 10th Avenue and Route 1 South. Next time you need a tow, call 618-263-3285. We're going to be back in 3 minutes from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. Open the draperies in the house. Let the sun warm the interior of your home during the day. That helps reduce some of that heating load during the day. Consider installing programmable thermostats. You can drop the temperature down while you're not there, or in the evening times when you're asleep, make the house a little cooler, and then have those programmable thermostats bring the temperature up at the times you're actually in the home, not away.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head, or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks, or even surf and turf. Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedic.
Here we are back with the coach's pregame show that's brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing. Once again, the Mount Carmel Lady Aces are taking on the Wayne City Indians up here in the Hilltop tonight. Wayne City comes in at 2-7, and the Golden Aces come in at 21-7. But that record for Wayne City is a little skewed because they don't have any of their scores from before the midwinter break. So we're just continue to talk about how good these Aces have been playing, because I feel like that's just the best way we can get you excited for tonight's game, because it's really a tale of two seasons. One side is a top 5 team in their respective division, and Wayne City might not be the top 5 team in their conference right now. It's really just a huge difference. But we talk about coming into this game at senior night. Aces have won 9 in a row. Ethan, what do you expect to see as we're going to work some of those postseason games heading later into the year, just from these Aces to hopefully go on as big, if not better, of a push that they did last year?
I expect them to stay on their game plan. I expect them to be aggressive on defense and get their looks offensively with Hershey and Randall down low. I'm just expecting them to keep that same brand of Lady Aces basketball that they played all year and just come out and get a win tonight.
Yeah, and that same brand is physical defense. They rotate well. That when they drop into a zone, they do such a great job of working around, sending some occasional traps. Then on the offensive end of the ball, it's Riley Hershey working, getting down low, getting to the mid-range, dumping it down to Macy. Then they have so many shooters on the outside. Then we can't talk about their defense anymore with talking about probably the best on-ball defender this girls' team has, and that's Tinsley Dunlap. She is going to go shut down the best player. Whoever the best player is, they know they're going to have Tinsley Dunlap on her. Just guarding in such a stiff man-to-man that it really makes it annoying to have to play offense, which is supposed to be the more fun part of basketball.
Yeah, I can't say being the coach of the other team is very fun to prepare for this Lady Aces squad, because, I mean, they're swatting at everything. You drive in, it's help defense. They're such a good team defensively. It's so fun to watch up here.
Yeah, and they do such a great job of knowing where Macy is to drive them into the help. She does a good job of working block to block on the defensive end. And when they do drive, they're forcing everything baseline. If they get to the middle, Macy does such a good job of sealing that middle off. They drop well to help Macy, and then most teams just don't have the shooters that you need to go against what is a great defense in the Aces, and they don't have to pack in the paint because they have one girl who is 6'3" who can test everything.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, you just cleared it up for me. There's not much else I can say about that. I mean, if you're listening to this, I mean, Matt just broke it down for you guys.
I guess we'll probably just have to head to the national anthem. We're going to have that. Then we're going to get to the starting lineups and pregame. So we'll be back in just a little bit with the starting lineups. So that'll conclude our coaches pregame show. Once again, brought to you by Glenn's Auto Service and Towing. So from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth, this is Mount Carmel basketball.
Start the year off right with great deals at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2026 Ram 1500 with 0% for 60 months, or up to $10,000 off MSRP. Get yours today at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $484 a month, or lease a 2025 Bronco for $493 per month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine "so good to see you again" smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime, they should go counterclockwise, wintertime, clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
And that concludes the national anthem, as we're now here, and we're going to get some starting lineups in memory of the co-founder of Mount Carmel Sports Boosters, H.D. White, and his wife, Helen. We're going to start out with the starters for the Wayne City Indians. And the Aces have one senior, and that's Kinsey Seidel. They're going to recognize her real quick, give her a flower, and we're going to get to some basketball action.
And now, let's meet the starting lineup. First for the visiting Wayne City Indians.
So once again, we'll meet the Wayne City Indians starting five. A freshman number 3, that is Harper McCain. Don't have her. Freshman number 4, that is Lydia Griswold. She's not wearing number 2, I guess, anymore. So now I got to go through and do everything. That's number 14, this is Victoria Doss. And 15 is Kinsey Seidel. She goes up from 10 to 15. So a little bit of confusion up here as we try to figure everything out. And we'll let Ethan cover the starting lineup for the Lady Aces here as I try to figure some stuff out.
starting with Riley Hershey tonight, starting for guard. Sophomore number 10, Tinsley Dunlap, sorry about that. Junior 31, Evie Sellers. And then there's Evie Knapp. Then number 30, Macy Randall.
And this is, I guess we can't say this is the starting five that's got done all year, Ethan, is they are starting Evie Knapp tonight for senior night. She's starting in place of Olivia Peach tonight. We'll hopefully get to see some extended minutes for Evie Knapp tonight.
For sure.
So number 11 is Aniston White for the Lady Indians, and then number 3 is Harper Buchanan. So a little weird on how everything ended up working out. I'm glad we got at least sort of figured out on what was going on starting lineup-wise, and Macy Randall is set in the center circle to hopefully win this one for the Aces.
Big size advantage.
Macy does win as Riley Hershey has on the right side. She skips it over to Evie Sellers. Sellers tries to throw it over to Randall as Hershey now gathers it. So Hershey and Dunlap up top.
Looks like, yeah.
They've got Dunlap down low. They throw it down to Macy. First play of the game. She starts her senior night out well with a bucket. Aces are ahead 2-0.
Yeah, they definitely wanted to give her a look their first play of the game.
Going to be Seidel at the Hilltop logo. She skips it over to Griswold. That is Buchanan. Buchanan gets it to Griswold. Now over to White. White back over to Buchanan as that ball's on the floor. Griswold tries to collect it. Seidel ends up getting it. Buchanan puts up the quick short corner jumper. Misses that as number 11. That was Aniston White grabs it. She gets it over to Griswold. Shot fake, goes inside, gets it stripped away. Back out to White. White now over to Buchanan as they're going to get to Seidel. Hopefully set something up as Tinsley Dunlap takes her out.
Yeah, that's the aggressive defense we were talking about with the Lady Aces. They were everywhere that play.
And Ethan, I think that play was everywhere. It felt like that was 10 plays in one as it's going to be White taking it out for the Indians. Now it's into Seidel. She dribbles it around. Tries to force one down to Buchanan. It's tipped away by Dunlap as Hershey takes it all the way across the court and puts it up and in for 2. It's now 4-0. Aces are in front. We're under 7 minutes. 6:45 on the clock. White chucks it up to Buchanan. She gets that one tipped away by Hershey as White has it back outside. Off to Harper Buchanan. She gets the screen from Doss. Doss tries to get it as that's going to be a travel on Buchanan, heading back the way of the Aces.
Yeah, good thing that was a trouble. We did not need her getting her second foul this early in the game.
We're now to 6.5 minutes as Riley Hershey is going to bring the ball up the floor. Hershey gets the screen from Knapp. Dribbles in, kicks it out to Knapp. She has it on the left wing. Looking to get a shot. Handoff to Dunlap. She stops, puts up the quick mid-range. That's no good. Rebound down, Macy Randall. She's going to pick up the over the back, and that's going to go back the way of the Indians.
That was a good box out. Who was that? Number 4?
That was Griswold.
Yeah.
Ethan, I will tell you a fun fact from Wayne City. If I'm right, her dad's the Grizz, and Grizz is a legend. As Seidel gets it over to Griswold. Back up to Buchanan. Harper Buchanan hands it off to Seidel in the corner for 3. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound down, Hershey. Riley Hershey's going to push it up the floor. She's just going to go up through contact, put it up and in for 2. Aces are ahead 6-0 as we're now to 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. White dribbles down, almost gets away with the double dribble. Buchanan at the top of the key. Back out to Seidel in the corner. She chucks up a quick 3. That's no good. Rebound back down to Evie Sellers. Sellers has somebody behind her, travels, and it's going to be a turnover on the Aces.
That was good defense right there. Got the poke and made her carry it. Number 11.
We're to 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter, and it's going to be Aniston White to throw it in. She clears it out to Kinsey Seidel past the timeline as she's set to bring it up the floor. Over to Griswold on the left side. Griswold gets it over to White. Griswold up top, gets it down to Buchanan. She dribbles around, stops, back out to number 14. That's Victoria Doss. Doss up to White. White gets the screen jumped by Hershey. Back out to Griswold. Indians taking their time offensively as it's Seidel on the right wing. Seidel over to Doss. Now over to Buchanan. Buchanan gets that one stolen away. It's up to Hershey. Hershey throws it up to Tinsley Dunlap. She's going to get her easiest two of the night. It's now 8-0. Aces are in front with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. As White has it outside, she gets met by Dunlap. Turns back around, dribbles down, gets stopped at the lane, puts one up. That's a tough finish for Aniston White. And Indians get their first points of the game. It's 8-2 with 4 minutes and 22 seconds left in this first quarter. Hershey brings it up, hands it off to Sellers. Sellers looking for Dunlap on the back door. She stops, puts it up from the short corner. That's no good. Rebound down Buchanan. Buchanan gets it over to White. White dribbles around, gets it over to Seidel. Seidel dribbles in, now back out to Buchanan. She dribbles in, now down to Griswold. She has at the block, gets blocked by Macy Randall. Up to Riley Hershey. Hershey's just going to take it all the way herself, goes up with the left hand, misses that one. As Buchanan pulls down the board, she's going to push it up the floor. 3-on-3 fast break. And Seidel looks at three, doesn't take it, drives in, up through contact, and she gets blocked hard by Macy Randall. And Hershey capitalizes and gets her 6 point with a easy fast break bucket.
Yeah, that was a makeup bucket there.
It's 10-2, 3.5 minutes as White brings it up the floor. Aniston White tries to get it over to Doss as she ends up getting it there. She dribbles in, kicks it back over to White. She drives in, tries to go up over Randall. That's tipped away. Knapp pulls down the rebound. Riley Hershey pushing the ball up the floor. She throws it up to Tinsley Dunlap. That's a great pass, a great left-handed finish. Aces are up by 10 points, 12-2.
Oh, I think something happened to Evie Knapp's face.
I think Evie Knapp took an elbow. I think she's fine now. They're looking at her nose.
She's good.
Nothing's wrong with Evie. We're to 3 minutes. Aces are ahead by 10, 12-2.
She's not coming out on senior night.
Seidel's going to cross the timeline, crosses over Hershey, drives in, gets it over to Buchanan for a short mid-range. She puts it up and in. The Indians aren't going to go away easy as it's 12-4. Hershey brings it up. Gets the screen from Knapp, spins, stops, puts up the mid-range. That's short, no good. Rebound down Seidel. Seidel bringing it up the left side. We're to 2.5 minutes in the first quarter. She tries to get it down to Buchanan. That's going to go out of bounds, back the way of the Aces.
Riley Hershey is so calm with the ball in her hand.
That's what great point guards do, is they've got to be calm with the ball.
Very true. Having a little issues here with who's going to inbound the ball.
As Dunlap is set to bring this up. She brings it up the right side, probably going to throw it down to Randall quick in the post. Never mind, handoff to Peach. Olivia Peach stops, puts up a quick three as soon as she checks in. Rebound down to Doss. Victoria Doss is getting trapped, throws it away. That ball's on the ground, picked up by freshly checked in. That's number 10. I don't have a number 10 on the roster, so we're just going to take a guess. She's number 10 dribbling around, gets it down to Doss. Doss over to Griswold. Griswold gets it back over to Buchanan. Buchanan stops back over to Victoria Doss. Victoria Doss hands it off to our mystery player. She's at the Hilltop logo. We're down to 1:45 in the first quarter. Seidel has it on the right side. That one's going to be stolen away by Randall. Randall chucks it up to Riley Hershey. Hershey taking it up the right side, goes up through contact and one. Riley Hershey has 8, looking to make it 9 as she is single-handedly beating the Indians, scoring right now.
Yeah, that was a good take. She used her lead arm to help her get that bucket there.
White's going to go in for Buchanan. No clue who number 10 is. We look at the roster, there's no number 10.
Besides Kinsey.
Kinsey Seidel is, she's out there number 15.
Yeah.
Hershey puts it up, no good. Rebound down Dunlap. Dunlap takes a couple dribbles, goes inside, scores, puts up and in the easy bucket. She's got 6. It's now 16-4. Aces are in front by 12. Seidel crosses the timeline, gets it over to White. White over to Seidel. She's going to chuck up the three. That's short, no good. As it's going to be Tinsley Dunlap to throw the ball in, as Evie Knapp's going to take a break as Zoe Randall checks in for her. Hershey over to Dunlap. Dunlap stops, gets it to Peach in the left corner. Back over to Dunlap. Dunlap down to Randall. She's going to go up and in for an easy 2 points. She's now the third ace with 4 or more in the first quarter. It's 18-4. Ace is in front by 14. 45 seconds left. Randall pokes it away from White. She regains the ball at the cards as Hershey goes and jumps that one. So White grabs it again, gets it down to Seidel. Seidel tries to throw it up to Doss, and Dunlap's going to steal that one for a wide open layup again. It is 20-4. Aces are in front by 16 as the Wayne City Indians head coach Justin Hodges is going to take a timeout. We're going to be back in 30 seconds from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Get ready for Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic. Experience an evening of amazement and wonder as you dazzle in magic and illusions live with world-class magician Jason Hootie. With a show featuring grand illusions, comedic audience participation, incredible sleight of hand, and much more. Get your tickets now and prepare to be amazed with Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic.
Here we are, we're back from that Country Financial Agent TM Morgan timeout as the the Tim Phillips J Investment scoreboard reads 20-4. Aces are in front by 16. Seidel brings it up the floor. Seidel dribbles around, forces it down to the corner. That's tipped out of bounds. Going to stay here with the Indians. As it's going to be White set to inbound this ball.
Peach picked up her first foul.
No. Olivia Peach did pick up a foul. Estelle Woodcock's also checked in. White gets it over to our mystery player. She chucks it up. That's no good. Rebound down. Randall. She's going to throw it up to Olivia Peach. Oh, my gosh, right in her hands. Yeah. Like Olivia Peach on a go route. Then it makes it 22-4. Aces are in front as there's 3 seconds left, and White should probably just chuck this one up. She's not, and it's most likely stolen away by Olivia Peach. So we're going to head into the second quarter with a Tim Phillips and J Investment scoreboard that reads 22-4. Aces are in front by 18.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free.
4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4 foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower peckers, Frank.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4 foot long free.
Well, Ethan, we're coming back from the break with a Tim Phillips J Investment scoreboard that reads 22-4, and we figured out who our mystery player was. Thank you to our unknown source. Lily Smith went from number 0 to number 10, so we're just starting the second quarter. Seidel gets it down to White in the corner. She gets that one blocked out of bounds by Evie Knapp.
I'm glad we found out who the mystery player was. Thank you to the mystery guy who told us.
Mystery source.
Mystery source.
As White chucks it into Seidel, that's tipped out of bounds by Peach. We stay here with the Indians.
I'm liking
White now to throw it in.
Student section is tonight.
Seidel drives baseline. She's going to be met by a couple walls of aces as Smith has it up top, gets it over to White. White has it on the left side. Seidel now on the right wing. She gets that one stolen away by Stella Woodcock. She throws it over to Olivia Peach. Peach pushing in transition up to Hershey. Hershey tips it right into the hands of Doss. It's going to go back the way of the Lady Indians. Doss gets it up to White. White on the left wing. White dribbles around. Gets it to the corner to number 10. That's Lily Smith. Smith gets that up to Griswold as she throws it away to White. White drives in, back to Seidel on the left wing. She throws it to Smith in the corner off her foot. Hershey now has it. Aces looking to make it a 20-point lead on this offensive possession. Hershey on the left wing, gets it over to Knapp. Knapp puts up the quick three, tries to bank it in, no good. Rebound down, Griswold. We're under 7 minutes as it's going to be White bring it up. She crosses the cards as she's met by Evie Knapp. White to Seidel, back to White in the corner. She puts up a quick three. That's no good. Rebound down. Olivia Peach. She throws it up to Hershey. Hershey is waiting to set something up. Aces are going to run, set up the play. Hershey hands it off to Olivia Peach.
Oh, I see what's going on here. They're trying
Peach
to
has it on. Randall has it on the left wing. Peach back outside. Aces looking to set it up with Woodcock now to Peach in the corner. She puts up the quick three. That's cash for Olivia Peach. She's now got 5. It is 25-4. Aces are in front by 21 with 6 minutes left in this first half. Seidel gets it down to Doss. Doss throws it out to White. White dribbling around. She gets that one almost stolen by Hershey. Back over to Seidel on the left wing. Seidel bringing it around now to White. White's going to dribble it around. Kicks it out to the corner to Smith. Smith skips it to Seidel. Never mind, that goes in the bleachers. Going to go back the way of the Aces. 25-4 is our score. Aces are in front by 21. As Woodcock brings it up the floor now to Hershey. Hershey throws the lob to Randall. She goes up through contact and scores. She's now got 6. Aces are in front 27-4. Their lead grows to 23. Seidel brings it up, gets it over to Smith, back down to Seidel. That's tipped out of bounds by the Aces. Going to stay here with the Indians.
It don't matter what the score is. Lady Aces aren't going to make it easy for you.
As Tinsley Dunlap's now going to get Riley Hershey her first break of the game. It's Smith set to throw it in. She throws it into Seidel. Seidel throws it now to Buchanan. She drives in, throws it out to Doss. Doss to Smith in the corner. She dribbles up and around. Hands it off to Buchanan. She dribbles down and around. Seidel has it on the left wing. Looks at 3, doesn't take it. Jab step, dribbles in, kicks it out to Buchanan. Shot fake, throws the way outside runner as Randall pulls down the rebound. Never mind. Evie Knapp does, and she gets it up to Tinsley Dunlap. Dunlap has it outside. Dunlap to Woodcock. Woodcock down to Sellers as she has in the short corner. She's getting trapped now. They're going to call a foul on number 4. That's Lydia Griswold, her first. I think it's the first Indians team foul of the game so far.
I think you're right.
No. Number 14, that's Victoria Doss, has one on a shot for Riley Hershey. Snap throws into Dunlap, now over to Sellers. Sellers to Woodcock. Now it's Knapp for the corner for 3. That one's no good. Rebound down, Buchanan, as Randall steals that away. She hands it off to Dunlap. Never mind, Woodcock ends up grabbing it. Woodcock hands it off to Dunlap. Dunlap has it out top. Now over to Sellers. Sellers down to Woodcock. Dunlap has it inside, goes up through contact. That one somehow rattles around, no good. Griswold pulls it down, gets it over to Seidel. We're under 4 minutes now as that's going to be the second Country Financial agent Tia Morgan timeout, a full timeout for Coach Justin Hodges from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
As a faculty member, Wabash Valley College was the best decision ever. I've always been excited to return back to Wabash Valley as an employee to inspire students the way I was inspired when I went to school here. And what I love is the sense of community that I have with my coworkers and being able to provide that to our students.
Well, our unknown source is saving me again, as who I think is Doss is actually the foreign exchange student. Number 14 is actually Addison Codwell, so I've had her name wrong the whole game, Ethan. Another one that, our roster's just not right. I'm not sure what's going on. We'll figure it out. But Kenzie Seidel is set to bring the ball up the floor. She gets it over to White in the corner. White back up to Codwell. Codwell over to Seidel. She has on the left wing, now over to Griswold. Griswold throws it down to White. White dribbling around over to Codwell. Sorry, I'm going to try not to call her Doss the rest of the game, as Dunlap grabs the ball, gets it over to Evie Knapp. Knapp brings it up the floor, gets it over to Dunlap on the right wing. Dunlap gets a high ball screen from Knapp. Is this now Sellers in the corner? She throws it down to Randall. Randall skips it out to Evie Knapp. Knapp throws it over to Tinsley Dunlap. Almost gets that one stolen. She's going to bring it around the floor. Now we're to Woodcock. Woodcock up to Knapp. That one's stolen away by the Indians as Macy Randall picks up her second foul, going for the loose ball. Seidel bringing the ball up the floor. Over to Buchanan. She's going to skip it across the court to White. That goes out of bounds off her hands. It's going to go back the way of the Aces. We're to 2.5 minutes. It is 27-4. Aces are in front by 23. Dunlap brings it up now to Zoe Randall. Zoe Randall gets it over to Dunlap. Dunlap drives in over to Evie Knapp. Now to Sellers in the left corner. Sellers up to Knapp. They're just going to continue to work it around as Randall throws it down to Dunlap, and it's tipped out of bounds by Harper Buchanan. Sellers throws it up to Knapp. Knapp over to Randall. Randall skips it. It's now Sellers in the corner. She drives in, hands it off to Dunlap for the mid-range. That's no good. Rebound down Zoe Randall as White now has it. She's going to push the ball up the floor. White takes it coast to coast, stops, gets blocked by Tinsley Dunlap as Macy Randall fighting to get the ball here. This is now Seidel. Seidel goes up through the trees as Macy Randall pulls down the rebound. Now Zoe Randall pulls down the rebound. We're at 1:40.
Every time Randall kept putting it above her head, the girl kept coming behind her and smacking it.
Dunlap has it on the right side, hands it off to Evie Sellers. Sellers gets fouled by Harper Buchanan, her first. Checking in now is Lily Smith, and Riley Hershey now gets Evie Sellers. Dunlap to throw it in. Throws it into Hershey. Hershey has it outside. Hands it off to Zoe Randall. Back over to Riley Hershey. Hershey drives in, hands it off to Macy Randall. Down low, goes up, misses that one. Rebound down to White. White brings it off the floor. We're down to a minute as Griswold grabs it. Now it's over to Smith. Smith dribbles in down to Buchanan on the right wing. Now White for a quick three. That's somehow cashed in from from Aniston White. She has 5, leading All Indians. That's their first points of the second quarter. There's 50 seconds left, and Riley Hershey gonna try to hold it to get the last shot of the quarter. Dunlap throws it down to Randall. Never mind. Macy Randall was wide open. She goes up and in for an and one.
Good tough bucket by Randall there. How many points she got now? 11?
She's got 8.
8. Okay.
This is good for number 30 with the and one for Macy Randall.
Randall misses the first free throw. Ace is yet to make a free throw tonight. So it's now White dribbling it. She throws it over to Buchanan, puts it up. That's going to be foul. I wasn't paying attention, I guess. I missed who it was.
I think it was Evie Knapp.
I think that is Evie Knapp's first foul. It is. It's Evie Knapp's first foul as Harper Buchanan's going to put up a quick 3 free throws. Misses the first of 3. Misses the second of 2. Of 3.
Yeah, she had the hot hand. She got it from down the arc and let it fly.
Cannon putting another one up. That one she finally makes. It's now 29-8. Aces are ahead by 21 as Evie Knapp goes down, posts up, goes up and in to get her bucket of the night on senior night.
Student section loves it.
Now 31-8. We're to 19 seconds as White drives in, gets stuffed by Macy Randall. It's out to Buchanan. Ball's on the ground. Olivia Peach fighting to pick that one up as she does. Never mind, it's a jump ball. Going to go back the way of the Aces. Aces now going to take it out, bring the ball up the floor. We're going to see what they can do. Hershey brings it up the right side. Gets the screen from Knapp. Hershey all the way down, gives the finger roll pass to Macy Randall. That's up and in. It's now 33-8. Aces are in front by 25 heading into the half. We're going to be back with the coaches, the Keep It Funeral Home halftime show that are located on 1500 North Cherry Street. So we'll be back in 3.5 minutes from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $484 a month, or lease a 2025 Bronco for $493 per month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2026 Pacifica with 1.9% financing, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $397 a month. See store for details and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Teaching kids about money is an important step, and the Student Plus account from the First National Bank makes it simple. It's a free checking account designed for students who are learning to manage their own spending with tools that help parents stay connected. With spending limits, real-time alerts, and instant transfers, students can build smart money habits while parents have peace of mind. Getting started is easy. Visit the nearest branch to open a Student Plus account and choose the features that fit your family best. The Student Plus account from the First National Bank. Parents choose the controls, students learn responsibility.
Member FDIC.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine so good to see you again smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot-long free.
4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower pickers, Frank.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4th foot long free.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime, they should go counterclockwise, wintertime, clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head? Or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks or even surf and turf. Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
Here we are with the Cupis Funeral Home halftime show. They're once again located on 1500 North Cherry Street. That'll probably be a quick halftime show. It's pretty decisive who the better team is. It's your Mount Carmel Golden Aces. They're winning 33-8 as the Tim Phillips at Jane Vestment scoreboard reads. Ethan, just, I guess, give me some of the high points of this first half for the Lady Aces.
Yeah, I'd say the high points are obviously their defense. We covered that before the game, and they're just having their way down low. I mean, how many free layups have they had so far tonight? They're so fast. They're so quick. They play as a team. They play like they played together for a while, and they're showing it. So, I mean, it was kind of expected. But at the start of the game, I thought the Wayne City, they were doing okay. They were playing slow-paced offense to keep the ball out of the Lady Aces' hands so they couldn't get the hot hand. But then that defense, it's just so hard to overcome.
Yeah, and that's something that you're going to see a lot of teams who just are a little overmatched coming into a game do, is the whole idea is to stall and hold the ball as long as possible. Heck, I wouldn't have hated the idea of just going to half court, you hold the ball, and you pass it back and forth for the whole quarter until the last shot. Don't allow them to score. Make it 0-0 at half. That'd probably be as funny as what's going on, just simply because you can't get the 5-second violation. They're going to have to foul at some point, send you to the free throw line if they want to get the ball back, and it's just going to be something enjoyable to watch. Well, not enjoyable. That's going to be insanely terrible to watch, but it'd make it a better game.
Yeah, and both seniors have points. Evie Knapp got her points right before the half, so good for her and good for the seniors. I'm glad that they have got their points for the night.
Yeah, and everybody, the Aces have had a pretty balanced scoring attack when you really look at it. Olivia Peach has 5 points. Riley Hershey and Tinsley Dunlap both have 8. Macy Randall has 10, and Evie Knapp has 2. We'll go over to the Wayne City Indians scoring them. We'll take probably a pretty extended break before we come back to half, or for the second half, as Anston White has 5 points and Harper Buchanan has 3. So that'll probably conclude our Keep Us Funeral Home halftime show. They're located on 1500 North Cherry Street, but we'll probably be back, and we'll just go with 3.5 minutes again. So, from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth, this is Mount Carmel Basketball.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot-long free.
4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4th foot long's free. Finish flirting with Philip.
4th foot long's free. Now stop focusing on that flock of fire-breasted flower pickers, Frank.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4 foot long free.
Get ready for Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic. Experience an evening of amazement and wonder as you dazzle in magic and illusions live with world-class magician Jason Hootie. With a show featuring grand illusions, comedic audience participation, incredible sleight of hand, and much more. Get your tickets now and prepare to be amazed with Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head? Or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks or even surf and turf. Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
Get your new Ford at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Lease a new 2025 Ford F-150 for $484 a month, or lease a 2025 Bronco for $493 per month on a 36-month lease. Find your new vehicle at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Your best deals are at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2026 Pacifica with 1.9% financing, or lease a 2026 Wrangler for $397 a month. See store for details and go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
As we come back from break, we concluded the Keep It Junior Home halftime show. They're located on 1500 North Cherry Street. The Tim Phillips of Jade Investment scoreboard reads 33-8. The Aces are in front by 25 with 1 minute and 9 seconds left in halftime before we get some action. Ethan, what do you want to see the Aces do here in this second half?
I'd like to see them continue playing their basketball that they have all night. Just keep running their offense, stay calm, play good defense, don't do anything out of the ordinary, just play basketball.
Yeah, and it's going to just be kind of stay within yourself. I think we'll probably see the seniors and the starters for another quarter, maybe even half of this quarter, and we're going to get to that second squad and just see what they can do against a really young team in the Wayne City Indians.
Yeah, let's just tell the people who come in when the starters get pulled, let's not foul.
Yeah, let's
defense.
not foul.
Yeah.
Only thing that I personally request is you score 5 quick. You keep it to 30 points, so we do have that running clock fourth quarter where if you do get the fouls, that's not as big of a deal as Aniston White is going to bring it up the floor. White over to Seidel on the right side. She's guarded by Evie Sellers. They throw it down to Griswold. She's going to go up over to Aces defender. Misses as the rebound's down to Evie Knapp. Tipped out of bounds by the Indians. Going to go back the way of the Aces.
Evie Knapp's having a hard night down low. She keeps getting elbowed and smacked all sorts of places tonight.
We're to 7:45 left in the third quarter. We're just getting underway in the second half. Riley Hershey crosses the cards, hands it off to Macy Randall. Back over to Riley Hershey. Hershey back to Randall, looks at 3, doesn't take it, ends up taking the 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound down, Caldwell. It's now going to be Aniston White to bring the ball up the floor. White to Seidel in the corner. She's going to dribble inside. Back out to Buchanan. She stops, gets it over to Caldwell. That's tipped away as White has it back on the left wing. White now over to Griswold. She stops, goes inside, gets blocked by Macy Randall. Rebound down, Tinsley Dunlap. She's going to push the ball up the floor for the Aces. Hershey now has it at the cards. She's going to set something up offensively. We're under 7 minutes. No score yet in the second half. Hershey drives all the way in, and she's going to completely change what I just said. Gets her first 2 points of the second half to be the second ace in double figures. It's 35-8. We're to 6.5 minutes left in this third quarter. White hands it off to Griswold in the high post as it's now Seidel back out to Buchanan, now to Caldwell, now to White in the corner. White steps back for 3, blocked by Dunlap. Rebound down, Riley Hershey. Hershey Throws it to Evie Knapp. Evie Knapp's going to go up through contact, up and in. Evie Knapp now has 4.
There we go.
We're to 37-8. Aces are in front by 29 points. White's bringing it up the floor, hands it off to Griswold, down low. She goes up through contact, can't finish, as Sellers has it now. She's going to break that trap, gets it up to Dunlap. Dunlap looks at 3, doesn't take it. She's going to take it all the way to the rim herself and finishes easy. Guess what, Ethan? She's the 3rd ace in double figures as it is 39-8. As we're to 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 3rd.
What a night to be a Lady Ace.
Seidel hands it off to White. White now down to Caldwell. She spins, throws it out to Buchanan. That's tipped away by Evie Knapp as it's Macy Randall with the ball. She throws it up to Riley Hershey. Hershey slows it down and is going to set something up. As it's now Macy Randall at the top of the key. Randall steps back for 3, doesn't end up taking it. Keeps her dribble now over to Knapp outside of the 3-point line. She throws it over to Macy Randall. Randall looks at 3, doesn't take it, hands it off to Riley Hershey. We're to 5 minutes left.
They really want to give Randall another 3, I think. I like it. Let her shoot it.
Hershey dribbling outside, hands off to Randall. Randall looks at 3, doesn't take it, looks to get the ISO on Caldwell, takes it all the way down, gets it to Evie Knapp for a mid-range jumper. She now has 6 points for the Aces. It's now 41-8. Aces are in front by 33. As Haas just takes a 30-second Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan timeout. We'll be back in 30 from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth. This is Mount Carmel basketball.
Get ready for Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic. Experience an evening of amazement and wonder as you dazzle in magic and illusions live with world-class magician Jason Hootie. With a show featuring grand illusions, comedic audience participation, incredible sleight of hand, and much more. Get your tickets now and prepare to be amazed with Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic.
We're back from that Country Financial Agent Tia Morgan timeout. The Tim Phillips at J Investment scoreboard reads 41-8, 4.5 minutes. Aces are in front by 33. Ethan, what have you seen as the Aces came out and went on have been on a 8-0 run in this 3rd quarter?
Exactly what we expected coming out of half, them to stay their brand of basketball.
That's White that gets it over to Smith, now to Seidel. Seidel dribbles in, kicks it out to White. White on the left wing, dribbles around, now back out to Smith. Smith gets that one stolen away by Peach. Hershey grabs it now to Evie Sellers. Sellers hands it back off to Riley Hershey. She's going to bring it up the left side. Hershey hands it off to Randall. Now skip back to Randall. They wanted to get her that 3. That goes out of bounds. Going to go back the way of the Wayne City Indians.
I think that would have worked out if she would have got that clean.
Yeah, those lob plays against the zone usually work well, and when you have somebody that can jump really well or is really tall, they really do work well. Seidel has it on the left wing, gets it over to White for a quick 3. She misses that one as Randall pulls down the board. Riley Hershey brings it up the floor. We're to under 4 minutes. Randall now back over to Hershey. They throw the skip to Randall for a deep 3. That's no good. Peach throws it off of Seidel. Going to stay here with the Aces.
What a smart play by Peach there. She's seen the other one just watching it, and she threw it off of her.
Buchanan and a number 33 that we still don't have a number for. Hopefully our source comes in and helps us. We're still at 33-point lead for the Aces. We're to 3 minutes and 25 seconds as Hershey gets it to Randall in the corner for 3. Bang! Macy Randall finally knocks one down on her 3rd attempt. It's now 44-8. Aces on an 11-0 run.
Is that something to see in the future with the tournament coming up, Max?
No. As Smith throws it over, gets that one stolen by Hershey. She puts it up and in for another 2. She's got 12 points. It's now 46-48. Aces are in front by 38, trying to make it 40 here soon. Seidel puts up the quick three. That rattles in somehow. She gets her first basket of the game. 46-11, Aces in front by 35. Riley Hershey crosses the timeline, dribbles all the way in, tries to force it down to Randall. Seidel ends up with the ball. She's pushing it down the floor, stops, looks at the three, doesn't take it. She's going to set it up, gets it over to Buchanan. Seidel puts up the three, up and in. She's now got two straight. 46-14, got the hot hand. She might mount a comeback for the Indians. It's 46-14. We're to 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Macy Randall over to Riley Hershey. Hershey dribbles it around. We're now under 2 minutes. Over to Randall. Randall gets the backdoor to Hershey. She puts it up and in for the and one. Hershey has 6 in this quarter, looking to make it 7. We got a number. Number 33 is Madeline Hall. She's number 43 on the roster, number 33 in the game. As both seniors check out now. It's 46-16. Aces are in front by 30.
Evie Sellers also got out.
Evie Sellers also checked out. Brindley Hamill and Stella Woodcock came in. Tinsley Dunlap came in for Riley Hershey. That'll probably be the end of all their nights as it's 47-16 as Kinsey Seidel brings it up the floor. Seidel gets it to the corner to number 10. That was Smith. She tries to throw it back down low. That gets tipped out of bounds. We're to 99 seconds as Aniston White is set to throw it in. White throws it to, tries to just throw it to the corner. Seidel goes and grabs it, and it gets tipped out of bounds by Zoe Randall. That was a weird one.
That was very weird.
White throws it in, never mind, it gets tipped by Tinsley Dunlap. She's gonna dribble it all the way down the floor herself, gets met, goes up through contact, that's no good. Seidel grabs it, she's gonna bring it up the floor now. She's gonna take it all the way in herself, goes up and in. It's now 49-18. Kinsey Seidel has 8 all in this quarter. We're to 1 minute and 10 seconds left in this third quarter. Dunlap tries to drive, gets it over to Randall for the quick mid-range. That's no good. Rebound down Brindley Hamill. She goes up. She's gonna have a chance for 2 at the free throw line. 49-18, never mind, it was on number 2, Addison Caldwell. That's her second. Hamill misses the first. Aces are now 1 for 4 from the free throw line.
I don't think Coach is going to be very happy about that.
Hamill makes it 2 for 5 with that free throw. We're now to 50-16. Aces in front by 34. As Smith had it tipped out of bounds by Woodcock. And they're going to set it up out of bounds. As the Aces look to get the ball back on defensive end. White throws it into Seidel in the corner. It's tipped out of bounds by Randall. As Buchanan and Griswold head in for the Indians. Seidel has it on the left wing. Drives in on Peach, kicks it out to Buchanan. She takes it all the way in. I'm not sure who that pass was to. As Tinsley Dunlap takes that one away. We're under 40 seconds. Now Stella Woodcock. She hands it off to Dunlap. Dunlap stops, puts up the mid-range. That's no good. Rebound down Griswold over to Seidel. Seidel now to White. White up to Griswold. Griswold gets fouled. She's going to have a chance for 2 at the line.
How many free throw attempts have they had tonight?
Have they had?
Yeah.
They have had 3, all by Harper Buchanan. Griswold makes the first of 2. 50-17, unless something crazy happens, we're going to go into this one. Aces in front by 33 or 32, where it will be a running clock second or fourth quarter. 50-18, 6 seconds as Dunlap gets the high ball screen from Hamill, stops, puts up the 3, off the front of the rim, no good. We're going to head into the fourth quarter as the Tim Phillips at J Investment scoreboard reads 50-18. Aces in front by 32. So from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth, this is Mount Carmel basketball.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head, or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks or even surf and turf. Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
Go if they get within, like...
Realistically, this game should be over by 8:45.
Okay.
Get ready for Jason Hootie, Mesmerizing Magic. Experience an evening of amazement and wonder as you dazzle in magic and illusions live with world-class magician Jason Hootie. With a show featuring grand illusions, comedic audience participation, incredible sleight of hand, and much more. Get your tickets now and prepare to be amazed with Jason Hootie.
Here we are back from that break as the Tim Phillips at J Investment scoreboard reads 50-18. Aces are out in front by 32. Aces have their starters in.
I think something's about to come up. Trick play, maybe.
As Hershey brings the ball up the floor. Hershey over to Randall. Randall over to Dunlap, back over to Hershey on the right wing. They're going to try to... I'm not sure what they're looking for here as Hershey takes it baseline, throws it down to Randall. It's tipped out of bounds, going to go back or stay here with the Aces. Randall throws it into Sellers. Sellers over to Hershey. Hershey now to Randall. Randall puts it up and in and one from mid-range.
She looked surprised when that went in.
I think we all were a little surprised when that went in.
Oh, that was funny.
As we're to 7 minutes and 10 seconds left, the clock will run through this free throw. Take your time, Macy.
Get your feet set.
She misses that one as Caldwell pulls down the board, gets it over to Seidel. Seidel throws it over to White. White loses her dribble. Regains it, tries to force it down to Griswold. Randall steals that. Riley Hershey has it. She throws it over to Knapp for the wide open layup on the other side. That one, she goes up through contact, misses, ball's on the ground. Randall somehow grabs it. She is fouled from behind.
Macy Randall's been playing a little bit of DB tonight. She's been picking off some passes.
She's been sitting back like a safety in cover one, and it's been fun to watch. It's Evie Sellers set to check out for Olivia Peach. Hershey throwing it into Dunlap. She shot fakes, dribbles around up to Knapp. Knapp throws up the 3. That's no good. Rebound down Griswold. Now over to Seidel. Seidel brings it up the right side. Seidel throws it over to Caldwell as Hershey is going to take it for the wide open layup. She puts it up and in for 2. 54-18. We're to 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smith Brings it around, tries to hand it off to Seidel. That's going to almost go out of bounds. She picks it up as Peach is on her. Now to Griswold at the free throw line, throws it down to Codwell. She gets it over to Smith, now over to Griswold. That was a great play by the Indians as Randall pulls down the rebound. Hershey over to Knapp. Knapp now to Peach. Peach back up to Knapp at the Hilltop logo. Hershey now has it. She's going to set something up. Hershey gets the screen from Randall, puts up the quick three. That's off the front of the rim, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Dunlap. We're going to go back the way of the Indians as Maddie Riggs checks in for Tinsley Dunlap.
Get her some good varsity minutes. Good. She's a junior.
Kenzie Seidel bringing the ball up the floor. Over to Griswold. They throw the ball back down to Seidel. She dribbles it around, now over to Smith, down to Griswold. Griswold drives in, throws it over to Smith, now back to Seidel in the corner. She dribbles in, pulls it back out, now to Codwell. She throws it out to Buchanan. She dribbles in, gets blocked by Riggs. That's out of bounds, going to go back, or stay here with the Indians as Macy Glenn and Hazel Ernest check in. Smith tries to throw that one into Griswold. It's tipped out of bounds by Randall. Smith throws it in to Codwell. That's tipped by Riggs. It's going to go back over the timeline. Codwell picks it up, throws it over to Seidel. That's almost tipped away by Ernest. Ernest picks up a foul.
Just no need in that.
(54-18). We're to 3 minutes and 9 seconds as Seidel brings it up the floor. Seidel over to Smith. Smith almost gets it stolen by Ernest. Back over to Codwell. Codwell back to Smith. Smith now to Seidel for three. That's short. Rebound down Macy Glenn. She's going to push it up the floor, gets fouled by Seidel. Wayne City brings their subs in. As there are too many to try to figure out right now with who's all on the floor. We're not going to figure that out. I think we're just going to have to go with number right now.
Fair enough.
Because who knows if our roster's accurate. And
yeah.
I've already done enough of the wrong name calling all night. Estelle Woodcock hands it off to Glenn. Glenn back down to Woodcock through her hands. It lands in the hands of number 23. She dribbles it all the way across. She stops. Tries to get it off to somebody as it's stolen by Stella Woodcock. Woodcock goes up, gets blocked. Hazel Ernest pulls down the rebound as ball's on the floor. People are diving for it as Macy Glenn somehow picks that ball up. Woodcock has it. We're to 90 seconds left in the quarter. Woodcock has it outside, hands it off to Glenn. If I'm the Aces, just run the ball out. Just run the clock out. As they try to throw it to Glenn, that's tipped out of bounds. Brindley Hamill set to check in. She gets Zoe Randall. Glenn throws it across to Ernest. Ernest takes it all the way in, throws it up. That's no good. Rebound down Riggs. Riggs gets it tipped out of bounds. Going to go back the way of the Indians. There's 50 seconds left in this one as Leia Lewis checks in for the Aces. There's a jump ball fighting for the rebound, going to stay here with the Indians. Stolen away by Glenn. Glenn throws it over to Brindley Hamill. Hamill's going to dribble it across the timeline and hopefully just dribble this one out. And she is. This one's going to conclude as the Aces win 54-18 over the Wayne City Indians here at home on senior night. We're going to be back in a little bit with the coach's postgame show that's brought to you by Sean Morgan, Republican candidate for Wabash County Clerk. So from the Wabash General Hospital broadcast booth, this is Mount Carmel basketball.
There's a lot of things that you can do to help and reduce your heating bills over the wintertime. You can take the opportunity to add additional weather stripping to your doors and to your windows, use of caulk to try to seal up some of those cracks where the wind comes in. And one thing that people oftentimes overlook is setting your fans to run in a clockwise rotation. Summertime they should go counterclockwise, wintertime clockwise, and that helps move the heat around your home more efficiently.
The place for lunch and dinner is the Smoking Pig in Grayville. Come check out our world-famous barbecue or try one of our delicious sandwiches or even tacos. How about snacking on one of our jumbo pretzels the size of your head, or even mouth-watering tomahawk steaks or even surf and turf? Located on the KOA campground, Smoking Pig is here to serve you. Come see us in person or order online. And don't forget, we can also cater your next event.
I chose Wabash Valley College because I didn't really know what I wanted to do right after high school, and today I can say it was the best decision that I could have made. When I was here, I had the chance to join different clubs and to take a couple different classes, and I really expanded on my interests. In my classes, I learned what I liked and I learned what I didn't like. So I did get to meet new friends. I joined a bunch of clubs, practiced some leadership skills, and kind of gradually grew into adulthood here, and so I'm very grateful for that. My name is Jonathan Leach. I graduated in 2013 from Wabash Valley College, and that's why this was the best decision for me.
Corporate America Family Credit Union at 1011 Oak Street in Mount Carmel is ready to serve you with the financial tools you need for your life's journey. Our staff consists of friends and neighbors from our community, here to serve you like family. We offer a full line of financial services, including new and used vehicle loans, home loans, checking and savings accounts, access to no surcharge ATMs, 24/7 account access, and more. Call or visit us today. Corporate America Family Credit Union, empowering financial success.
This is no ordinary cup. This Scooter's coffee cup was served with a genuine "so good to see you again" smile. This cup has a little boost of energy just for you. This cup came with extra whip for good luck.
We lost!
You'll get them next time. This Scooter's coffee cup was made by your favorite barista for her favorite customer. So go ahead, scoot on around. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scoot on around.
Are you living with chronic conditions or finding it hard to manage your health at home? If you're 18 or older, have a primary care provider through Wabash General Hospital, and live in Wabash, Edwards, White, or Lawrence County, our community paramedics can help. Get support in the comfort of your home, including follow-up care, home safety and medication education, vital sign checks, disease management support, and resource connections. Our certified paramedics will work with your doctor to provide non-emergent care to keep you healthy at home. Ask your WGH primary care provider for a referral to community paramedicine.
We're back with the coach's post-game show. That's once again brought to you by Sean Morgan, Republican candidate for Wabash County Clerk. In this one, the Aces take their 10th win in a row, 54-18 over Wayne City. Ethan, I guess just tell us a little bit of what the Aces did so right to win that game by 36 points.
Well, they took advantage of Wayne City's turnovers. They were picking the ball off, getting free layups down low. They were playing good defense all night, and they were just a better team tonight.
Yeah, and you really summed it up as well as you could have. They're just the better team. Macy Randall down low, I think she had 15 points. I wouldn't guess she had any less than 10 rebounds, and she probably had 8 blocks. She could have had a triple-double with points, rebounds, and blocks tonight. I really hope that after this I can ask Coach McCarty about the stats. And Aces also just had three players in double figures, and Riley Hershey, Tinsley Dunlap, Macy Randall. Really, both sides, they did amazing to get that 10th win in a row. And they beat a team in Wayne City who is struggling, but is a very young team and is looking to make a big step forward in the next year.
Yeah, just looking at their lineup, I mean, all I see is freshmen and sophomores. So they have a young future. They're playing a team that's played together for a few years now. So
yeah, and a team that in the last 3 years, I'm pretty sure has 14 losses through 3 years, and 7 of those came this year. I know they had 4 losses last year. They had 3 the year before that. I think they hit the 30 win mark the year before that. I'm pretty sure they hit 28-ish last year, maybe. I can't remember the exact number. They're at 21 right now. So that's just a lot of wins through 3 years, and the Aces are looking great. There's nothing you can say about it. This is a regional championship level team. This is a sectional championship level team. This is a deep postseason run level team, and I think we're going to see another run kind of like last year. I think this team is going to be somebody that they had a rough loss to Bury Central early in the year, but I think they're going to bounce back on that and get a big win if they match up with them again.
Yeah, that was a very good point. They've played good all year, and yeah, they're definitely set up to have a deep postseason run again this year.
Yeah, and we just continue to talk about how important everybody is. The Aces also only lose 2 players heading into next year for a big postseason run. Now, one of them is Macy Randall, who contributed, over 1,000 points in her career, over 1,000 rebounds in her career, and is somebody losing her is going to be difficult. But I think Coach Matt McCarty should be making his way up here in just a minute for an interview. We'll talk about that. I'll go through scoring real quick while we're doing that. For Wayne City, it was Lydia Griswold with 2, Kinsey Seidel with 8, Aniston White with 5, and Harper Buchanan with 3 points. Then for the Aces, it was Olivia Peach with 5, Riley Hershey 16, Tinsley Dunlap 13, Evie Knapp 6, Macy Randall 15, and Brinley Hamill had 1. Aces didn't shoot the free throw very well, but they shot the free throw well enough to be able to, get a big win.
Yeah, they never really got to get comfortable at the line. They didn't have very many chances. So
no, they made 2 of, I think, 5 free throws. So, like you said, they just never had a chance at the line. 3 of those free throws were off and one opportunities. Yep. Or no, 4 of those free throws were off and one opportunities. So it's just
not a big sample size.
Yeah, that's really tough to get going from the line in that sample size. And when they have shot more free throws, they've been a better free throw shooting team. But Coach Matt McCarty's up here, and we're going to get a quick interview and hopefully get out of here. Once again, congratulations, Coach, on just another big win for the Aces at Merck's 10 in a row on senior night. Just tell us a little bit about this senior group that you got.
Yeah, all the senior groups mean a lot to me, but this one is a little bit more special since my daughter's group, and I've been around her and Macy since the YIA days, so it goes a little bit farther than just coaching them for 4 years. I've been around them and helped coach them since they were in YIA and then up through junior high and stuff like that too. So very sentimental night, very emotional night for me. Tried to hold back the tears as long as I could. But yeah, great night. We were able to get Macy to hit a 3. Evie Knapp gets in the scoring column for the first time, get a win. Couldn't ask for a better senior night.
Yeah, that was such a huge night for you guys, of course, and it was really, I think, sparked just by the defensive play that your girls come in and have day in and day out. If they're not in the half court, they do such a great job of forcing turnovers, and then in anything full court where they are in transition, you have people that sit back there, and they sit back like a safety in coverage. It's really fun to watch from a football fan perspective, and it's just something that me and Ethan both said I think is going to spark your postseason run this year.
Yeah, we really hung our hat on defense last year for that deep postseason run, and this year we kind of struggled a little bit earlier in the season trying to figure out our defense, and we had to play zone for a little bit, and then we finally got back to the man-to-man, and the girls have really picked it up. We're communicating well. We jump our switches quick. We keep people out of the paint. We're contesting outside jump shots, and then we rebound out of it. And it has been a lot of fun to watch. And we actually just talked about it in the locker room that if we continue to play defense like this, we're going to be a hard out come postseason time.
Yeah. Now Monday, you guys got the winner of Flora and Newton. Just getting to play the regional at your home court. I think that's just going to be so much sweeter if you do get to win that one. I played a regional at my home court, and that's just something that we're all looking forward to, especially us up here. I'm not sure who all we're going to have on what games. What should we expect? Just as we look towards the regional?
We talk about it all the time. At this point, everybody's 0-0 now, and it's one game at a time. You can't look too far forward. We'll see who wins between Newton and Flora on Saturday, and then come up with a game plan. And yeah, we're excited to host a regional this year. I believe this is the first time we've hosted a regional since 2018. And that was Kylie Appleby and Bailey Ray's group, and we were able to win it here on our home floor, and hopefully we can have that kind of success again this year.
All right, thank you, and good luck.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, that one will close out our broadcast here, and thank you to everybody for tuning in on WSJD and here on News Channel 15. Once again, great win for the Aces. I'm Max Gerlach here with Ethan Houston. Have a good night. Thank you. And we can leave all this set up, so don't take anything down, please.